Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy SR7 and welcome back to another video on my channel. So as you can see from the player on the screen, today we are going to be doing a player review. That player is going to be Joao Cancelo, the new Manchester City fullback, costing around about 60 million from Juventus in the summer. Huge signing for them to come in and kind of provide competition for their first choice draft back Kyle Walker. So we're gonna kind of just go through his card first of all, then I'll show you some gameplay and I'll give you my overall thoughts of him at the end. I'll kind of tell you his pros and cons and his kind of strengths and weaknesses and ultimately what I think of the card and if he's worth the hefty price tag, because let's not forget he does come at a premium cost. He's like 50 to 60k. That is quite a big sum for a fullback, so I will tell you guys if he's worth it or not. So looking at his card stats, he does have an incredibly good card. So, I mean, some of the standout stats, he's got some good pace, 90 sprint speed. His shooting is not the best, but obviously he's a fullback, so it doesn't really matter too much. However, he does have 80 shot power, so he can pop an odd long shot if he needs to. His passing is pretty decent. He's got 86 crossing, so if you do get him down the line, you should be able to put in an accurate pinpoint cross. But I mean, in this FIFA, this doesn't really make too much of a difference with crossing being so poor, if I should say. His short passing is 81 and his long passing is 75. So when he does make tackles, he should be able to get the ball away with pretty good accuracy and be able to pick out a teammate. And he's got 82 curve again, which should be helping for his crossing and his potential long shots. His dribbling category, he's got 84 dribbling, which is pretty good. He's got 84 reactions, 84 ball control, 85 dribbling, and 82 agility and composure, which means if he does get the ball in tight position, he's not really going to be too flustered. He'll be able to get his way out of it, and with his agility, he can do his quick turns, and as a fullback, that will be very beneficial to try and catch up and tackle the pacey wingers. His defending is 78. It's not the worst, but it's not the greatest either. He does have 80 standing tackle and sliding tackle, which, I mean, is more than sufficient. And his physicality at 71 as well is not entirely the greatest. He has 92 stamina though, so he can run up and down the right flank pretty much the whole game without getting tired. Okay, so as you can see, I am playing him with a basic chem style because it kind of increases everything that you want it to increase. But if you have to put a chem style, I'd suggest maybe putting an anchor on him, because a shadow is kind of overkill because his pace is already high enough. So anchor is perfect. You can just increase his max out his pace kind of, well, not really maxed out, but you can get his pace pretty high, and you can increase both his defending and physical. So I would definitely go with an anchor over a shadow because it would be more beneficial. But if you don't want to put a chem style, you can leave it on basic, because I did leave him on basic and he's definitely more than capable of holding his own with the basic chem style, because as you can see, it kind of does increase all the categories that he needs to be increased. Okay, so as you would have seen in my previous video, this is the team that Joao Cancelo will be playing in. So as I said, I do play a 4-1-2-1-2 with Leroy Sané and Wilfried Zaha up as my strikers, Bernardo Silva in cam, Rodri playing CDM with Eriksen and Ndombele in centre mid, and the backline obviously remains the same. Okay, and so without further ado, let's just get out of this formalities and let's just get into the gameplay. And you guys can kind of see what he's good at and what he's not good at, and you can kind of get an idea of whether he's worth the coins. So in this first highlight of the highlight reel, you can see he does make a mistake from the goal kick, gives the ball away, the opposition is through on goal, but Cancelo recovers excellently well with a superb interception, showing some great pace and defensive awareness to kind of just get in the way and make that interception. And again, you see him pulling up with another interception, just preventing the defender from getting in on goal. And again, here you're going to see, okay, look, he is pretty fast, he's hard to catch, and he drills the ball towards Zaha. You can kind of see his passing is pretty good, and that just kind of highlights the accuracy of his passing. And, you know, he does have the ability to pick out a pass. And there you saw he made a crucial interception, blocking a goal-bound shot, and that allows me to play some quick passing, go through and goal, and equalize in the 88th minute, very late on. All courtesy of Cancelo's block, I am able to equalize and go into extra time. And again, we're going to continue. Cancelo just gets ahead of the defender. Well, Cancelo is the defender. He just gets ahead of the attacker, rather should I say, and is able to steal the ball away. And again, another just a short clip to show you his passing. He can just kind of thread the ball through and pick out passes that he needs to. And again, another interception and another first time ball, just kind of highlighting that his passing is more than sufficient. And another chance for Cancelo and another interception. You're going to notice that he does do a lot of interceptions and he's really good at the interceptions. And here there's another one which does, again, as you're going to see, result in a direct goal as well. Interception from Cancelo launches the team forward on the counter attack, allowing me to get in with Leroy Sané and hit a first time shot, scoring the goal. Here you're just going to get an idea of how quick Cancelo is. From the goal kick, he's quite a distance away, but he still sneaks in there ahead of the defender, getting the ball away and keeping it with his teammate. And here he is in a 2-on-1 situation. He gets the ball away from the two attackers from the throw-in. He intercepts it, he passes out to his teammate, and again sends his team through for another counter-attack. The ball from Bernardo played down to Leroy Sané. Sané steps inwards and unleashes a brilliant finesse shot into the bottom corner to extend the lead. And again, from Cancelo's brilliant piece of play, launching the team forward. And Cancelo, again, you can see his pace. He gets there ahead of the attacker and he nudges the attacker and allows the ball to run out of play. And yet again, Cancelo will just come out of nowhere and just nick the ball ahead of the attacker, knocking it back to the goalkeeper. And another bit of play from Cancelo, just stepping ahead of the attacker rather, and intercepting the ball yet again. And one more time, more play from Cancelo, jockeying the possession and just clearing the ball just before it reaches the attacker for a tap-in. And the ball comes down Cancelo's side again, once again stepping in front. And as you can see, Cancelo does this very often. But before I tell you that, again, you can just see Cancelo's pace. He's really fast. He can sort of change direction with his sprinting very quickly as well. And once again, he gets ahead and blocks the cross. And the strong tackle here from Cancelo, dropping the attacker to the ground and leaving him grounded for quite a while. You know, getting up a bit gingerly from a really strong tackle. And I just put this clip in so you can see Cancelo his ability in the air is not too bad. I mean, if you send a goal kick to him, he's more often than not, he can win the goal kick. So, I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. And the block from Cancelo there, preventing yet another goal and another one here. He steps in just ahead of the attacker who would have had a tap in, and he launches the team on yet another counter attack. The ball played through to Zaha, he's through on goal, rounds the keeper with a brilliant finish, making it 1-0, and again set through thanks to Joao Cancelo. And Ndombele misses the tackle there. Cancelo steps in, back to Ndombele, first time ball, and another interception from Cancelo. Okay guys, I'm now just going to pretty much give you my thoughts on the card and let you know what I think of him and his strengths and weaknesses if there are any, and pretty much tell you what I rate the card and if he's worth the coins. So as you saw throughout the video, Cancelo made interception after interception after interception. His positioning and his defensive awareness is incredibly good, and he's always able to position himself in the exact perfect place to just steal the ball from the attacker and just intercept majority of the passes. And as you can see in numerous clips where he is sprinting, he is extremely fast. It doesn't matter which attacker or which winger is up against him, it will be very difficult for any of them to kind of beat him for pace. 100% of the time he will catch up to them, especially when they're running with the ball. And as you saw in some other clips, he is pretty strong, and he has the ability to make tackles as well. And he combines those two nicely because he does make strong tackles and he drops the attacker a lot of the times when he tackles the ball. So that's another plus, because if the attacker's on the floor, then Cancelo can come away with the ball. So as well as those things, you can also see Cancelo has a pretty good passing range in him. So when he gets the ball, it doesn't matter if he's under pressure or not, he can more often than not find a pass, and he rarely ever gives the ball away, I have to say. If I want to make a pass with Cancelo, I would say 9 times out of 10 he finds the player that he's passing it to or that he wants to pass it to, and he very, very rarely gives the ball away. So all in all, Cancelo's tackling his pace, and his interceptions are incredible. His defending, all in all, is really good. It's probably amongst the best in the game, and he can really definitely hold his own. It doesn't matter who he's coming up against. So if I had to point out a weakness in this card, I mean, I can't think of one. I suppose maybe his heading. If he's getting challenged in the air, I mean, his heading is not the most accurate. But I mean, that's a really small weakness. Like it's minuscule. It's kind of, you can just write it off because it really doesn't make a difference. It's that minute and unimportant. So this card basically has no weaknesses whatsoever. It's an incredible card. I probably would say that along with Kyle Walker, he is probably the best right back in the game. He does everything correctly and he hardly puts a foot wrong. And you can just feel it when you're playing with him. You can just feel he plays with an air of confidence and giving you as the player or the controller you kind of feel reassured when he's in possession, and it gives you a feeling of confidence having him in your team as well. He is about 50 to 60k, and like I said, for being the best right back in the game, that is a bargain. That is really cheap, and I 100% feel that he is definitely worth it. And if you guys have the coins, you should definitely try and find a way to get him into your squad. So, I mean, I would give him an overall rating of about 9.5 or 9.6. I mean, that's incredibly high for rating for a defender, and it's just incredible overall. He's an incredible card, and he is worthy of that rating. And I would definitely advise you guys to try and get him into your squads. Okay, so anyway, guys, that pretty much brings an end to this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, leave a like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet done so already, and until next time, guys, peace.